The reason I was looking to take this course was because I wasn't finding time to look after myself. And I thought this would be a good opportunity to look out for number one, so to speak. And I felt like I really needed a little bit of honing in on me time. I figured out that there are a lot of women going through what I was going through, which is basically feeling stressed out, exhausted, completely unlike the me that we all knew one day back in the past, you know, that vibrant go-getter who sort of is hiding somewhere inside. And just rediscovering her was a really beautiful thing for me. Working out has always been something that I've wanted to incorporate into my life. Never thought I had time, or maybe that was just a bit of an excuse. It was more that I put everyone and everything ahead of myself and always thought, okay, I'll work out tomorrow. I'll take a yoga class next week. I'll do it when I have time. But time was never there until I made time for it. And the boot camp that Kelsey's put together with MJ, like the 8-minute fast blast, it just helped me put me back on track to getting back to just wanting to be active, and that it added to my energy. It made me feel better. It made me happy. I mean, those 8-minute blasts, they're so fun. The dance classes are so entertaining that they just made me happy to do it. And I think that's what a lot of us worry about with working out, is that it's not fun, it's work. And of course it is. I mean, those fast blasts are not easy, nor are the dance routines, but they certainly are fun. And I always get a workout. I feel stronger. I have to say, I have tone in my arms that I never thought. I have shape in my upper thighs, which I didn't think was possible. So I'm really happy that I've got fitness back in my life. The biggest takeaway was the sense of community with the Facebook group, and just knowing so many other women were taking this course. And a lot of the special sessions we did, like the call-in sessions we did with the sex therapist or with the different experts that were part of the course, seeing who else was on those calls and just that people were going through the same issues as I was, made me feel not so ashamed, or yeah, I guess ashamed is a good word, or guilty for feeling the way I was feeling or not feeling. And it really helped me to take the next steps, because I felt like, oh, I'm not alone in this. Everybody's going through similar things. And that just kind of helped bring me up and make me feel like I could move forward. So that, for me, the sense of community and just this sense of female empowerment too. The fact that all the experts are females, and they're experts in such amazing fields and stuff that we sometimes don't want to talk about, whether it's relationship stuff or sexual stuff, what's going on inside our bodies. You know, I really liked having them as resources, and having a group of women that it felt like we were in this little circle around a fire, just sort of holding hands and saying, we can get through this. And I feel like I did. It's a beautiful thing to see women blossoming at ages that we probably thought we were done blossoming. You know, puberty is behind us. My amazing days in my early 20s are behind us. But now, I don't know, I feel like there's so many women who are, and myself included, like I just felt like, oh, I'm rediscovering parts of myself, and I'm feeling really good about myself in ways that I didn't think I would be feeling again, because there's so much working against us as we grow older. And now I realize there's a lot working for us too. I know maybe a lot of you are thinking, I don't have time for this. I don't have the money for this. I don't have the time for this. I don't have the energy for this. I don't have the time for this. I don't have the blah, blah, blah. That's exactly how I felt. I was like, there's no way. I can't even find time to go to the gym. I'm not going to find time to invest hours or whatever a week to take part in this course. But I'm going to say that's probably the number one reason why you should take the course, because it's about time we learn that you got to put yourself first. Nobody is going to be happy around you if you're not happy with yourself. And I think that as women specifically, we're very good at taking a back seat in our own lives and putting everybody and their needs ahead of our own. And really, I think everybody's needs would be better met if we were in the best shape mentally, physically, emotionally that we can be. So I would encourage you to take this course just to watch yourself grow in those ways, and feel like you come out at the end of it all so much more relaxed and confident and just feeling really good about yourself. And people around you are going to notice that. It's going to make everything around you better. The biggest thing for me is that Kelsey herself is such a supportive character, and she's so nice. I mean, like, you know, we all have girlfriends in our lives who we know and who know our crap, who know all the stuff that we deal with on a daily basis, and they love us for who we are. So you expect that of your girls, you know, but Kelsey may not be your girl. Like, you may not know her, and yet she's so welcoming and warm and so non-judgmental. She's so warm and makes you feel so good about yourself and like you can do anything. And we all need that sort of cheerleader in our life, you know? So especially when it's not somebody who knows you and loves you and kind of has to be your cheerleader just because they're in your inner circle, it's really nice to have somebody just be that for you. And it makes you feel even extra special because you don't know them. So I really loved her approach and her generosity of spirit. You can tell she really believes in making women feel good about themselves, and she really wants to be part of that happening. And it makes you feel good to have someone like that in your corner. The biggest hesitancies for me was really price, because I thought, I don't know, you know, I'm not in a great place right now financially. I can't afford this. I have other things other bills I need to pay. I need to put food on the table. I have all these other responsibilities. I can't waste this money on myself. It felt indulgent. And I think that's another problem that a lot of women have. For me, that was really hard for me to justify spending money on myself. It felt selfish and narcissistic, and I'm glad I did it, because every now and then you need to be a little selfish. That's one thing I learned, and this was an excellent use of my funds, and I did not regret at all spending it. And I would encourage everybody to think about your well-being, and if you want to feel great about yourself, and just, you know, you have to invest in yourself. Just like if you're starting a business, you got to invest in the business. You are your own business. I mean, it's your life. You got to invest in it. So invest in yourself. And I have to say too, that as a person who is starting my own business with my partner, it's exhausting doing that. And the energy that I found taking this course, and the self-confidence that I rediscovered, and, you know, starting to feel sexy again and pretty and energized, just in terms of taking care of myself with what I was putting in my body. I mean, I eat clean and very well anyways, but I haven't always taken care of adding the proper supplements and vitamins to my diet. So coming away with all this knowledge and reinvigoration in terms of looking out for myself, it's really had a definite positive impact on our business, and just the amount of energy I have for it, the renewed excitement I have for it and for life. So I would say that it was a small investment in the long term, and definitely I'm reaping the rewards from having taken the course.